So, Caleb, you're the new tank man.
I always have been the tank.
Whoa!
One
You
of
stole
the
my
tanks.
chair. Fool.
Now you're the only tank.
Okay with that.
The red one.
Yes! Yes! The halfling chair.
Oh, he's so cute! The crown.
Alright.
What color does people want? One's green and one's blue.
I will take blue.
Okay, you get green.
The chair is actually more comfortable than those chairs.
Actually, I want purple.
Nope, that
Well, but I like green though. But I like.
Okay,
I
good.
wanna
My
go
both are still
fast.
lights up.
What am I?
Alright. Welcome to episode 1.
Season 2.
Season 3.
Season 3?
Season 2, episode 1.
Of the Illuminators.
Oh, season
I guess.
2? Yeah, season 2.
Yeah,
of the
Jake, if it makes you
Illuminators.
feel better, I fucked up my holes too.
Are we at an inn?
Damn.
Well, right now we're going to all introduce ourselves, starting with the leader of the Illuminators. May he introduce both his name and his character's name, his character's race and class.
Oh, I'm just looking at the camera. I am Jake Minger, and I play the half-elf cleric Ezra Hall. And that's all I need to do, right?
Yeah, unless you want
Alright.
to say something else cool about the character.
My character worships Bahamut, and he is lawful good.
And
it.
how many dragons has he killed?
All of
Dose! All of them? Yeah. All that we've encountered, yeah, I'm killing blow. I'm just racking up the dragon
all the
cages.
dragons.
I'm just racking up
Again, I
all
would
the
just like to go
babies.
for the record and say that one of them I let him KS, so.
Alright, next.
I am Cameron. My character is Zarin of the Void. I am a human wizard, and I am in charge of loot and money.
Yeah.
I'm Caleb Graver, and I play the dragon-born paladin Krivador the Noble, who has a mysterious backstory.
That's my water.
And hates spiders.
Yeah, no kidding.
I brought it down. That's my water.
No, it's not. This is my water.
You brought soda down.
I brought both water and a soda.
You left yours upstairs then, punk!
I've been drinking from your water.
Indirect kiss.
Wait, I got this! I got this!
I've been drinking from this
I got
side.
this!
True that.
You guys gonna start playing gay chicken next? Where you both just gay out each other until one of you wusses?
And I am Dylan Knapp, and
think I
I
learned that
play
everything.
Tetsunu Batama, the halfling rogue. I worship the Raven Queen, and people don't really know about me that much. So,
Is your
You're not here
halfling
a lot.
Japanese?
huh?
Is your halfling Japanese?
Part Japanese. Partial.
But Japan doesn't exist yet. We're in Middle Earth.
His name's very Japanese.
Where am I going?
It's also very Vanguard.
Titsy.
And I am Kyle Silverthorn. I am the dungeon master
Oh my
and
god,
the
this chair
guy,
is now fucking annoying me.
the guy who loses every game.
Especially now that we have 2 armor Bahamuts. What? That's good for us.
No, he announced himself.
Alright, does anybody want to give a brief recap of the last time
Oh,
we were
Jesus.
together?
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Killed Orcus, didn't we?
Yeah, we
Not Orcus.
didn't kill
They're
Orcus.
pretty tough.
We
I think he's
killed-
only second to a Tarask.
Are you serious?
He is the demon prince of undeath.
Yeah, we're not going to be killing him ever, so just don't even try to lie.
We killed one of his generals then.
Also, it's Shark Week this week. I
is
just
it?
want to point that out.
Let's see.
Calarel
You
was-
killed like one of
One of his
like.
lieutenants.
That's still strong.
Captains.
Little-
Sergeants.
Guy who claims to be in charge.
Privates. Grunts.
Maybe like a guy who pretended he was an Orcus's army.
Foot soldiers.
Wow, that makes me feel a lot less better about our win.
Yeah, basically the dude's name was Calarel, and he had a huge boner for Orcus, and And he's like, we're gonna summon you. And we're like, no.
No, just Harry.
No, just Harry.
All right, so
Zebra cakes are upstairs too.
You didn't bring them down? This is a D4.
Awesome later.
I need to grab one more book.
So where are we right now? In an inn?
You guys are actually in your base of operations.
In the bottom.
Where is that?
Basement.
No, actually.
So we have our own.
It's a little fort we built in the middle of the woods.
You operate the Illuminators out of the back room, basically, of a item shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the item shop.
High budget.
Security.
Please tell me it's
Wait, do we?
Goofy's character.
No, that's in.
Who runs the item shop?
This is in
Goofy?
Fallcrest.
Isn't that
Just a second. This is the Dungeon Master's Guide, right? Where's my
Do I have
focus?
anything that would be appropriate for an item shop? Environment?
My stuff is falling.
In the back room or the basement?
It's in the back room, basically. Like, just this open area. It's a shop called Nerumar's Imports. It's considered the finest of Falcrest retail establishments. It deals mostly in gemstones, jewelry, art, and magic trinkets.
Good.
Yeah, it's headed by a tiefling named Orst Nerumar. And he has basically allowed you guys to rent out the back room of his shop for your, your illuminating pleasure.
Do we get discounts?
No, unfortunately. You actually have to pay more because
Wait, what?
your rent is really low. So,
I'm okay with this.
and unlike some other Dungeons and Dragons kind of games I've done before, is that from here on we're going to be more kind of like open. Like you guys can do what you want, and maybe if you run into a quest, you can go ahead and do that. Or if you run into a quest and you decide halfway through, fuck it, let's not rescue these people and go off and decide to do something else, then maybe those people won't be there when you get back.
So Skyrim rules.
Basically, yeah. But more of, if you decide not to do a quest halfway through, those people are
Maybe
getting
not trust
fucked
you.
instead of those people are waiting around for you to get back.
Will that change our reputation then too?
A little.
I like that.
By the way, the new Elder Scrolls game, not bad.
New one?
Oh, so it's online?
Yeah. Not bad.
Okay. Alright, so it's just another normal average day for you guys. It's been about a month since you finished your sojourn in Winterhaven. And no real big jobs have come your way. You've done kind of small things like gone out and patrolled the road for the local militia, and you've gotten to know the people around town. But you think it's time for you to go and, find an actual
Epic quest.
thing to go along. But while you're sitting there in your back room, as it were, a courier comes to the door, and one of you answers it. I don't care who.
I will answer.
Okay, Tetsu. Tetsu answers the door, and there's a small halfling.
Yes!
So you guys look each other in the eyes,
Hey there!
Hey, Lama.
and
How can I help you today, courier?
he hands you a letter, and he says, "This is for Zorin," and then he runs away.
For Zorin.
I'm in the corner counting my money.
You're mourning over the death of
I
the elf.
I just go over and hand him the letter. I don't open it or read it or nothing.
By the way, in the story, what happened to Derek?
He went back to being a pirate
You are a pirate.
on the SS Noodletide.
Yar, fiddle I
He joined the
He's like, you know what? Done. I'm done with this stuff.
Being a pirate is alright to be.
You may encounter him again someday. You may not. Or if you
I can
guys,
kill him!
or if you guys gain a companion character, maybe whenever he comes back, he will just play as that companion character.
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm done.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay, so I have the letter now?
you do have a letter.
Okay, let's do a quick check, make sure it hasn't been opened or anything like that by the carrier.
Sure, perception.
Pink dice away.
20.
Cool. It does not seem to be opened at all. It does seem to be magical though.
Medical.
Magical.
Magical.
It has magical properties to it.
Okay,
It's
let's
gonna
do,
explode.
Check and see if
let's
it's
do an
trapped.
Arcana check on it.
Okay.
24.
All right. It is enchanted with a magic mouth spell, and when you open it, it will speak to you.
So think of Harry Potter.
It's a howler.
It's a howler.
All right, let's open it up.
All right. You open it up, and a mouth appears on the inside flap of the letter, and it begins to speak to you. And it says,
You licked me.
it licked you instead of you licking it.
Yeah, the letter licks itself.
All right, and a voice emanates from it, and it says, Zorin, I have completed the task that you have asked of me. I await you in my tower. Please come as soon as possible. And that's it. The mouth disappears. You do know who it's from, though.
Belfrum.
We
It
should
is not
join
from
them.
Belfrum. It is from a guy who serves the same purpose as Belfrum, but in Fallcrest. His name is Nimos Zarin the Green. He's an elderly wizard, and he lives in basically the wizard's tower of Fallcrest.
What was his name? Something Green?
Nimos Zarin.
Nimos Zarin. M-N-I-M-O-Z-A-R-A-N.
Wizard. Ogre? I'm guessing my companions in the room can hear the letter as well.
Yes, they do
Okay.
hear the letter.
Right. Well, anyone want to go with me to see Nimos Zarin?
I'm curious. I will go with you.
I will stay back and watch the room.
Okay.
I'm busy meditating.
All right. So
To go to stay.
Ezra and Zurin leave the shop.
It's gonna be cock-blocking, I know.
I'm just walking like,
It's a girl!
I'm just walking like this.
Surprise girl! Boom, quarter.
This is for
What,
you.
what? I could just imagine him, just like whenever Cameron looks at a girl, he like flips a quarter, just like her way. Just be like, boom.
Looking for it.
All right. You exit the shop, and this shop, there are two basically parts to Fallcrest. There's the upper, basically
Where the rich people live?
Yes, where the rich people live, and there's the lower, where the more poor people live. Kind of.
Are we in the bar view?
No.
Yes!
You're in the upper area. The lower part isn't really poor. It's just that
below standard.
it was destroyed a while ago, and it's in the process of being rebuilt. Anyway, but basically it's just a real short hop, skip, and jump to the south on the road. I'll print you guys a map out of Fallcrest later. And across a bridge because basically like think of it as like bluffs. The top half is literally above the lower half, but there's kind of like a bluff island, and that's where the tower is. So you two cross the bridge over to the Septarch's tower. It's kind of a lonely structure. It's tall, it's got 7 sides, and it's kind of this pale green stone. It doesn't really match anything else in the town. It used to be the seat of the Fallcrest Mages Guild, which was an order of like a dozen or so wizards and different arcane scholars.
I can see green.
But that guild dissipated many, many years ago. Anyway, you enter into the tower, and you basically go and find Nimos Zarin the Green, or at least you attempt to. Once you enter the tower, you're greeted by the same courier that Dylan got the letter from, although you didn't see him, so you wouldn't know. But it is the same guy. He's basically Nimos Zarin's apprentice. His name is Tobalar Quickfoot. That's not very important, but just world building slog. Anyway, he directs you up to Nimos Zarin's, where he's working. Basically, it's at the top of the tower. There's kind of like this open area, like it's open on the sides. And on the very top level of the tower, there's a teleportation circle. And as you approach, Nimos Zarin says, "It's good to see you, Zarin. Thank you for coming on such short notice. I did what you have asked of me. This teleportation circle now directly connects to Valthrune's Tower in Winterhaven. You can travel between there and here instantaneously.
Nice.
Wonderful work. And thank you, my friend.
Ah, it was my pleasure. If only my old apprentice was here to see this, she would have loved it so much.
She?
Yes, I remember you tried to hit on her, but you soon stomped that out.
1 copper piece.
I'm getting ready.
He's got that copper piece already.
He's rummaging around in his pouch already. And he's feeling up a different pouch, too.
Oh.
Anyway, so you can take advantage of the offer to go straight to Winterhaven. You can go back and hang out with your friends. But the guy basically, Nimos Zarin basically says, the tower is open for you at any time you wish, and so is Valthrune's Tower in Winterhaven. So, I mean, that saves an 8-day journey from one town to the other.
Fast travel.
Do we have any business in Winterhaven, or do you have any business in Winterhaven?
Not at the moment.
Do I have any business where?
You don't have any business, but I mean,
You saved it.
it's more like an extension of Folcrest now, where if you had, if you were looking for a job, perhaps you could also go to Winterhaven. It's a completely different landscape over there, so
Yeah.
you know, and go back and visit people that you knew before, like Lord Padraig or
Not the
Valthrune.
elf.
She's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. To basically, or maybe things have changed there since the month when you guys were last there. So.
Well, thank you, Nimos Zarin. I think I'll go let my comrades know and the guild, so that way we may discuss what we plan to do.
All right. So you leave the tower.
Yes.
I go with him.
He waves goodbyes. You head back to the shop, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. What do you guys do once you're there?
We sit down. Caleb, wake up.
Excuse you?
Caleb, guess what we...
Excuse you?
What's his name?
Crividor.
Thank you.
Comrades, gather round. I have splendid news. I have just been from Nimos Zarin's tower, and the portal is officially complete. We now have access to Winterhaven whenever we wish.
This is a very useful tool for us. Is it only you?
No.
No.
We can all use it?
You can all use it at once, but basically it's like you can't like put a cart or anything through it.
It's like only...
It's just people.
Yes. So you can't really like. You can't use it for trade or anything. But
It senses light. It's
also you have to have a wizard to go through it because they have to cast a ritual. So that kind of prevents the common folk from using it.
Yeah. Well, if we're looking for anything to do, Winterhaven's always open to us then. We haven't found anything here recently, have we? Or have we?
Not anything major now.
Maybe it's time to venture back to Winterhaven just to, check things out. Maybe on the morrow. Or now.
or not.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to travel to Winterhaven.
Time of day?
It is early afternoon.
Okay.
Maybe around 2 or 3.
Yeah, so we can go to Winterhaven, spend some time there.
Might as well.
Let's go check it out and see if we can
like a
find
vacation.
any jobs. See if the land is in need of the Illuminators. 'Cause that's what we are here to do after all. That's our theme song, the X-Files theme. Let's go.
Aww. Low battery. Rip. Alrighty.
Oh, one more thing is that when Drail left you, he left you basically in the night.
Wow.
He didn't say goodbye or anything.
Fuck that guy.
Though he did leave a couple things behind,
He gave his money.
which I give to you now.
Yay!
Yeah.
We have letters.
Old letters that don't matter.
So these are the old letters that we've already read.
Yes, but they may still be important.
We don't know.
Shall we go over these?
No.
No.
I will go over them myself.
I will take notes.
The leader is in charge of paperwork.
Very well then. Well, while I do that, you guys can discuss what we shall do next, or possibilities. I'm gonna look for anything that we might need to do.
We're going to
Clues.
Winterhaven.
If my comrade wishes to join me,
Well, Lord Padraig knows me pretty well, so I think I might head up to the upper city area just to see what's new.
we're in Winterhaven now, right?
Not yet. You're still deciding what to do in the back room.
Okay. Well, I'll go over that later then. How about? Do we have any
What do we have in said room of rental?
Huh?
What do we have in our rental room?
Okay, like boxes, crates.
Well, you
Yes.
have a table that you all sit around usually.
Oh, I wonder,
Yeah.
I wonder what that resembles.
Bunk beds. There's a hammock strung on the ceiling for Tetsu. There's a couple weapon racks along the walls, just some mundane weapons. Because
All of my javelins.
Just one javelin per slot.
yeah, it's like a gun rack, but for javelins. There's a couple books for Zarin to read on his downtime.
Who needs reading?
We don't have any internet. It's the best I got.
What is internet?
It's also got, Jake's copy of, Ezra's copy of Play Goblin. It's hidden inside like a really, really thick, dumb looking book of Bahamut teachings or something.
I have a problem.
Alright, you do.
It's like a cutout Bible, but on the inside for
That's
it.
exactly what it is. It's got like the fake cover on the front.
I just imagine that commercial with like it has like the Pringles and then they use the cover-up bag.
Just keep thinking of this meme I saw on Facebook. He was like, I would not degrade my book collection with such filth known as 50 Shades of Grey. Nor would I disgrace my porn collection.
Alright, well,
I'm pretty sure. I'll get to this one. I'm pretty sure this was a letter to Ninnerin when our friend Durin was ambushed.
No, Drail. I know Derek D names for all of his dwarves.
Durin Drail. Okay, his name was Drail.
Durin was from too long ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was like from like 2 seasons ago.
That was from like 2010.
When our friend the dwarf was ambushed by the undead.
who's that guy again?
From the ground, some magic was found. This is an old letter. We'll keep it in our records, but I doubt there's any clues for anything that we have to, what might have in the
We
future.
mounted and stuffed our dwarf friend.
But I happened to notice an old letter of ours from Chief Crand of the Blood Reapers to Calarel. It says, I have recently learned of your activity in the area and have an offer for you. During your time in this region, if you should capture any humanoids, we are eager to buy them. We have Durgar allies in Thunderspire in need of slave stock. If you are interested, send an envoy back to me. My messengers will show the way. So,
Hey Jake, what race are you?
half-elf.
Damn.
Why?
I'm the only human. I'm bait.
Yes!
No, humanoids is anything that's human shaped.
Oh,
So
thank God.
all of you would fit the bill.
Yeah.
Even me?
Yeah.
You're humanoid. You're not
You have
human.
arms and legs and a head.
You have,
Basically,
you have arms, legs, a head. You walk on 2
I'm a
feet,
snake.
etc. That's what a humanoid is.
It sounds to me it's been a while since this letter was sent, I assume, but that doesn't mean that we can assume that they've stopped since Calarel is deceased. It seems to me like this person was just reaching out to Calarel for some aid.
I agree. Maybe we can go to Winterhaven and find out more about Thunderspire.
You think we can ask our good friend Lord Padraig of this?
I think we could.
It's time to go to Winterhaven.
Onward to
Put on the sunglasses.
Alright. So you guys all use the magic circle and
Oi.
Do we need? Is there anything in our room that we might need that we keep there?
Well, I mean, there's your backpacks, trail rations.
I assume we
etc.
still have,
Yeah,
have
we
that
need
on
that
us.
stuff.
We'll just gather up our supplies and
I assume we have that on us.
lock the doors.
Yes.
Lock the door
doors.
behind you.
All right. So
I just magic.
All right, so you guys are heading back to Winterhaven through the portal, I assume.
Yes.
All right, so you get through the portal. You see Valthrun. Oh, hey, Zarin. It's nice to see you.
I don't remember him doing that when we were there last.
Oh, hey.
Wait a minute. We're in Winterhaven. That means
Let's not go to the shops.
let's stay low for a little bit.
All right, so you exit Valthrun's tower, and the first thing you notice, because it's so obvious, is right across from Valthrun's tower is the smithy, and there's a big sign outside that says, "We now make magic items."
Oh. You got me there.
Guys, I wonder if they sell magic items there now.
No, they make magic items.
We'll
It
go
doesn't
check-
mean they
not sell.
sell them. Gosh, maybe we can steal them though.
We'll go. No, we will not do any treachery here. We don't want to ruin our reputation after saving the town from.
Who said
evil.
treachery? We mean trading.
Trading for nothing.
Exactly.
All right, so
Borrowing without asking.
before we equip ourselves for battle, it's best we know what we're up against. So I say we go and see what we're.
Up against?
Yeah. See if there's anything to be up against by showing him this letter and everything. So let's go to his residence if he's available.
All right, the guards know you, obviously, and they wave you through into Lord Padraig's audience chamber. And I've decided now that Lord Padraig sounds like Sean Connery. So,
I like it.
well, hello there, everyone. It's nice to see you.
Good evening. Afternoon. Forgot you said it was early afternoon.
Ah, Ezra. It's been a while.
It's been a while indeed. Forgive us for our sudden intrusion, but I have a letter that you might be interested in taking a look at. We were wondering if you would know anything about the Blood Reavers and Chief Krand, who apparently is in charge of them.
All right. He takes the letter from you and he reads it. And he seems to get, kind of upset. He says, I'm very worried that this Schlager gang may be operating near Winterhaven.
Operating within Winterhaven?
Well, at least in the area. May I ask you to come to the aid of Winterhaven one more time, and
Well-
just investigate the validity of this letter, and ascertain if there's any threat to Winterhaven and the people of the Nintir Vale.
Well,
And if appropriate, do whatever is in your power to eliminate the threat.
that's exactly what we were here for. If this letter means possible danger, then we'll be here to eliminate that danger.
All right. I suggest that you travel to Thunderspire Mountain and seek out the Duragar. You can get the Dark Dwarves to point you toward the Blood Reavers and their evil chief.
The Dark Dwarves. Where might we find these Dark Dwarves?
In Thunderspire, where I just
In
told you to go.
Thunderspire. I didn't know if they were anywhere else.
Oh my.
All right. Well,
How far
Well,
and where?
The Duragar inhabit the Underdark, which is the area below the earth. Thunderspire is the main access road to the Underdark from the overworld. So it would be easiest for you to. They also have an outpost there.
interesting.
How far a day's travel is it?
It's east of Fallcrest, about 3 or 4 days.
Jeez.
You said Thunderspire. East.
East? I thought you said west.
That's West, Patrick.
What kind of book is you reading that?
East of Fellcrest. Are there any dangers that you know of that we might be wanting to look out for between Winterhaven and Thunderspire?
Not that I know of. I don't get much information from east of Fallcrest these days.
Right. I suppose we'll just have to prepare our best then. Looks like we'll be making a stop by that shop after all. I just got a message.
Alright, well, if you find the Blood Reavers, defeat Chief Krand and destroy the Slaver Gang, and bring me proof that he's been eliminated, I'll give you a reward. I cannot brook a threat such as this to the Mentir Vale.
You can count on us, sir.
Serving Winterhaven and guaranteeing your safety is a reward enough, but we will accept whatever you have to offer humbly. Cleric, shut up. You'll stay in character.
I thank you, Ezra. Now go and save us all.
It'll be our pleasure.
I bow deeply.
Yes. And so,
I see the Jurassic Park meme.
Now go. It's not about.
East of Felcrest.
So back through the portal.
Wait, we need to go to the shop.
We have unfinished business here in Winterhaven.
We have 2 shops to go to.
One of which they do not wish to go to.
We will go to nonetheless.
Alright, let's go there. Which one do you guys want to go to
Smithy.
first?
Smithy.
Alright, let's stop by the smithy.
Alright, you head into the smithy. There's a dwarf there. His name is Thayer Coalstriker. And as you come in, he greets you and says, "Welcome to my smithy."
Good evening. I mean afternoon. I forgot what time of day it is.
We saw the sign in the shop that said you have magic items.
Well, I don't have magic items. I make magic items.
Yeah.
So you can place an order for one, and I will make you one.
Tell me, what is it that you can make?
Well,
That makes sense because this is Smithy.
what are you looking for?
Magic items.
I can make weapons. I can make armor.
Do you have any specific schematics on hand, or do we have to provide them for you?
You don't have to provide me with much. Just a general idea of what you want and a down payment.
Would you be able to make any jewelry, such as rings or necklaces?
I don't think so. I'm not a jeweler. I'm not a jeweler.
So mainly weapons.
I'm an armorer.
And weaponer.
Can you make anything that specializes in one who specializes in healing? Just ask our about our
BRB.
our own
You always have
roles. Basically, just ask them one by one what we might be stuff that we could use for our roles.
Well, I mean, it's not. Well, you could be like.
Anything that would be useful for that.
He says, "Well, I see you're a cleric.
Indeed.
I could make you a suit of armor that enhances your healing ability."
Enhances it by how much?
Well, I wouldn't be able to say. It depends on how much you're willing to pay.
I'm already wearing some pretty fine armor. How about we go through the rest of the party and see if they need anything more than I? Caleb, is there anything you would like? Or
Two apps.
anything?
No,
Say
Gloves,
say
boots,
you're,
belts,
say you're a paladin.
helmets.
I'm a paladin. Do you have any?
Either.
I mean, I've got.
Well, I mean, he wants do you want armor? Do you want a sword?
Do you want a shield? Do you
Yeah,
want-
Well, see, the thing is I've got gauntlets, I've got a shield, I've got a sword. Do you have anything that's
you can make you
leggings or a
some-
belt or?
belts,
some armor.
shoes,
Like-
chest piece, leg
Like,
pieces,
You
yeah.
can make you. You could probably make you some boots or some belts or etc.
helmets.
Just ask.
Just go to your
say,
equipment.
What are you looking for?
Your equipment, what don't you have?
Let me see. Basically, at this point, he's pawing through this drawer that's got a whole bunch of vials in it, but you can't tell what it is from where you're at unless you'd like to roll something.
Ooh, we can get magic tattoos. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, you can. It's kind of like Far Cry.
Tattoo with snake. When I use it, comes alive.
That would be very helpful.
You said boots.
Think of Medusa from Soul Eater. How awesome would that be?
Freaking ninja.
You see, my dear dwarf, I have jumped gaps before, but I wish to jump large again.
Oh my god. That would be Durin. Not Durin. Oh my god.
Trail.
He says, I don't think I could make anything. Well, I could. I could make you something that gives you,
Speed.
basically,
Maybe.
I can make you something that improves your ability to do great feats of agility and athleticism.
I would be interested in
Called
such
a
an
rope.
All right. In that case, he says, all right, I think I can make something like that for you. It will obviously take a couple days and will require a down payment. So,
roughly how much?
usually I do 50% of the total cost, and then upon delivery you pay the other half. It'll probably cost 680 gold for these boots total. So your down payment would be 340.
Oh, that's cool.
Don't look at me, I have 82 gold pieces.
Well, I mean, if I need any, I'm just going to intimidate it out of him. So I will go ahead and make the down payment for these boots.
All right, you make the down payment, and he gets to work. He says, I can probably put one other item in my queue if you want, but I'm a blacksmith, not a magician.
I am.
Camera's gonna steal all the items anyway.
He looks at the halfling. What do you want? What are you looking for?
Do you think you could make me a hand crossbow, sir, dwarf?
And he paws through his
That looks like something.
his vials.
He runs over to the cabinet, opens the drawers.
I just imagine a giant file cabinet.
Great Strider boots on Jesus.
Like a wardrobe, just.
If I crit with either my mace or a ranged ability, I have a special ability, and they both have dailies. I'm good to go.
Zarin, minion slayer.
My dwarf
I've
is
killed
shooting
more
on them.
minions than Come on.
He says, yes, how would you like a crossbow?
Hand crossbow.
A hand crossbow.
It's important.
Which the bolts explode in bursts of sound.
Would be very stealthy, but effective.
Just an MLG air horn.
Okay,
What would that do?
tempting.
That do exactly.
It could deafen enemies, confusing them.
Let's see. Obviously, you can always get like standard magical enhancements that just don't do anything special. Then
Can you
can
change a magic property of an item if you go to like a wizard or something?
No.
No?
What they do is they basically disenchant the item, and then you basically. And these are the things that he's pawing through, are these vials of what's called residuum, which is basically the essence of the magical enchantment that was put in the item. So you can take the residuum out and put it in a new item, but you can't basically double enchant.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like disenchant a property and then
Yes, but
re-enchant
he
the weapon.
can't disenchant
I
though.
know that.
So,
Could I learn to disenchant shit?
yeah, it's a ritual that you learn at higher levels.
Eventually.
But then you need the residual.
Well, no, he makes the residual
Oh.
with the disenchant.
You give me shit, I disenchant it.
Very tempting, very tempting. How about your daggers? What can you do me for daggers?
Give me a dagger.
I have a magic dagger, but maybe I want to.
You do wield them, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, what if I want to do a wield dagger? So
Wait a second.
That's what I'm saying, like, don't you do wield already?
Wait a second. Wait a second.
with
Wait a
magic
second.
dagger and hand crossbow.
Okay.
A little bit of ambient noise here.
Yeah, those are his apprentices hammering away. He says,
Girl dwarf.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Men don't grow beards, the spine. He says, how about a dagger that allows you to maintain advantage over an enemy?
Oh.
Maintain combat advantage. That's it. It's fantastic. What's your dagger now do?
It's just like basic plus 2 and 2 attack rolls and stuff like that.
It's PD plus. That's the same thing.
No.
Pretty much. Actually, if you maintain advantage, doesn't that give you extra stuff on your?
Yes.
Find out how much.
Sure, we'll go with a dagger. And how much would that be costing?
680. So a down payment
Banker.
of
I look to our
a
banker.
down
over
payment
here.
of 340.
I'm thinking it's 100.
No, it would be 340 down payment because it's
Oh,
680.
one platinum is.
One platinum
is
is
1,000 gold.
No, one platinum is 100 gold.
Oh,
So it's like 3 platinum.
yes.
I think. Let me see your sheet. Yeah, one platinum is 100 gold, I think, because you had like 1,500 gold. So I think the program I used just converted it to platinum.
Looking towards the banker. he ponies up.
He gets out his abacus.
We're going on a quest. We'll be getting more cash. And I think
So how much was it? 300 and.
The down payment is
40.
340. In full, 680.
how many gold pieces we have?
Not enough.
Okay.
Oh, it's platinum
Yeah.
now. Okay, that means I'll have 8.
You'll be.
I'll have 9. Okay, I hand over the 340.
All right. And he says, "It's been a pleasure. I believe," and he looks at his apprentices. "Well, I hope we can have this done for you in about a week."
It's good.
Good enough.
Good enough. Wave to the smithy goodbye. Thanks for his handiwork.
And now we're off to the next shop.
The best shop.
The best shop.
So we'll check out the bar, see if I can pick up.
You guys going first?
As he ducks down,
Hold on,
I'm
actually.
behind us, and I'm a halfling.
I walk in the door. Hey, guess who we brought with us?
Hey, it's this guy!
Oh.
As we like nudge him in.
Right.
There you go.
And then I just like stand in front of the door so he can't get out.
Actually,
New shop.
no.
Close for the day.
Died from typhoid.
As you walk in, he's like, "Oh, those are the guys I just wanted to see. I need an able group to represent me in a trading venture."
Fine, I step forward.
We push you to the floor. What are you talking about?
But this does need to be handled quietly.
Mr. Quiet over here.
I have competitors throughout the Vale who would love to know my source for some of my more exotic goods. Can I count on your help and your ability to keep a trade secret?
Of course.
Sure.
For the right price.
No, let's not.
Have you heard of the Seven-Pillared Hall?
Have not.
No, we have not.
It's a rough and tumble place beneath Thunderspire Mountain.
Thunderspire. You don't say.
I have good contacts there, and you can handle yourselves in a fight. I'm sure you won't run into any trouble you can't handle. Introduce yourselves to Gendar, and tell him you represent me. He'll give you my goods, and you will give him this cask. And he hands you a small, locked cask. It's about the size of a long dagger. And he gives it to Cribidor, who's basically the biggest and most imposing.
Probably a smart idea.
I'd probably take him like half.
He says, "Remember, give Gendar my name, but don't use it anywhere else."
What's his name again?
Gendar?
Gendar.
Gendar.
What's the shop's name again?
Bearwind.
Binwin?
Binwin? Barrowin?
Bearwind. When you bring the goods back, I'll give you a reward. Oh, by the way, I have a potion
A potion, you say? What kind of potion?
of healing.
Yeah. How much are you asking for it?
50 gold.
50 gold. Who would like the potion?
I already have a potion.
Do you have a question?
I think, Dylan, you did have a potion. I just didn't write it down in your sheet.
Okay.
So you do have one.
Tank. You
I
need.
need to get like little cards for potions that we can just hand out because it's really a pain to keep putting them on the sheet.
Just make like a little index card with a little typical red potion.
Yeah. How much time we got left on the timer?
About like 15 minutes.
Okay. We haven't even done an encounter yet.
We will.
We always take too long.
Tank. Potion.
Fine, I'll take a potion.
Okay. 50 gold.
Wizard, pay it up.
I don't want to. Banker.
Mr.
You're the one
Platinum.
that said take the potion.
You were gonna need it.
Mr. Platinum.
Yo.
Cameron walks in with like gold chains and gold teeth.
My entire outfit was like a little pimp outfit.
Yeah, the aftermath of our Shadowfell Keep adventure,
W-I-N.
like just totally resulted in Cameron being decked out in gold chains and gold teeth. He's like
Yeah.
gangsta.
And kill a kill.
Like a pimp.
I took all.
Nudist the beach!
I'm a pimp without the hose because someone keeps scaring him away.
You just see me with like my overalls and suspenders and like underwear tucked in.
You look like Urkel.
Yeah, tucked in.
We're the most mismatched group.
I didn't know you were a black half elf.
No,
He's a black elf.
black elf.
He's a dark elf.
A drow, yeah.
Alrighty.
Looks like we're all set for now. What time is it?
Time of day.
It's the morning.
There's probably only been a couple hours that have gone by.
Probably about like 3.
You've been shopping and going around for a while. It's getting closer to late afternoon. The sky starting to turn like a tingy orange.
Let's head back to our base and then tomorrow set off on our quest.
Yes, let's
All right.
head back to Fallcrest.
As you head back through Belthrune's tower, he does stop you.
Oh, hey.
And he says, I hear you may be going to Thunderspire.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Tales claim that a great city, built by Minotaurs in the ancient days, waits within the depths of the mountain. If you're in search of adventure, then exploring those ruins and bringing back word of the wonders you see would make this old man extremely happy. Think about how strange such a place must be, and imagine all the treasures that might remain from such an alien time and location.
Treasures?
What are you asking for, old man?
No, I'm just asking for details about the ruins.
You want another map?
It's like, bring me a relic from the place.
We'll see if we can find anything that's of use or interest to you. If we find it.
And here, I won't let you go empty-handed.
Oh.
And he,
Ew.
well, okay. Actually, he does basically let you go empty-handed right now, but he says, if you bring me back a relic, you can have this. And he gives, and he basically dangles a scroll in front of Zarin's face that will teach the ritual disenchant magic item.
Yo, we gotta get moving.
On the morrow, we must rest first.
All right, let me provide you with some information. The valley was once ruled by the Minotaur lords of the underground city of Sarun Kel. It disappeared from history's stage about 300 years ago. There are 2 specific parts of the city that appear in various texts about Thunderspire Mountain: the 7-pillared hall and the labyrinth.
Minotaurs and labyrinths. Yeah, that's not cliche.
7 Pillar Hall is what?
Recent rumors speak of the mages of Sarun, modern arcanists who seem to have some lesser or greater influence in what remains of the ruined city.
Interesting.
Such wonders you will see, such wonders I'm sure.
I'm intrigued myself. We'll indeed check this out for you and for us as well. Thank you for your time.
All right. And then I assume you all head back to the portal.
Yep.
And that looks like you have a myriad of reasons to visit Thunderspire.
Oh,
History!
The loot.
I like lore, so and my character does too, so this is especially good.
All about that loot.
E.
About that loot. No trouble.
Go die.
Sacred flame! I'm gonna critting light you.
All right. So you all head back to your base
Indeed.
and you rest up for the night before you set out tomorrow for Thunderspire.
It's only when you win.
It's like the in theme. All right. In that case, I think we'll take a break, and I'll recharge the camera. We can continue to watch Aragon, and maybe in like half an hour or so, we'll come back in.